Nina Warhurst and Roger Johnson presented BBC Breakfast on Wednesday morning, and minutes into the show, the duo announced some breaking news. BBC Breakfast viewers were quick to share their thoughts as hosts Nina Warhurst and Roger Johnson delivered some breaking news. During Wednesday's, January 15th, installment of the BBC Morning Show, the duo revealed that inflation has risen by 2.5% in the 12 months to December 2024, down from 2.6% in November 2024. Speaking to viewers watching at home, Nina said, "In the last few moments the Office for National Statistics has published the latest inflation figures. It comes as the government faces scrutiny over its handling of the economy." Roger continued, "The rate of inflation is 2.5% in the 12 months to December, that's down 2.6% in November, so a slight drop." Co-star Ben Boulos, who was also in the studio, explained, "This doesn't mean the prices are falling, they are just rising a little less quickly than they were in November." He continued, "The biggest contributor to that slowdown in price rises was restaurants and hotels, and according to the Office for National Statistics one of the biggest effects came from transport costs. The rate of price rises is still above what the Bank of England would like it to be, so it'll be weighing this up on its next decision on interest rates, but remember that affects the rate when borrowing not just for the government but for people with mortgages, loans and credit cards." Grant Fitzner, the ONS's chief economist, said, "Inflation eased very slightly as hotel prices dipped this month, but rose a year ago. The cost of tobacco was another downward driver, as prices increased by less than this time last year. This was partly offset by the cost of fuel and also second-hand cars, which saw their first annual growth since July 2023. It didn't take long for BBC fans to rush straight to X to share their reaction. One viewer fumed, "It didn't rise by 2.5%. It fell by 0.1%. Get it right," another pointed out. "It did not rise, it fell. BBC hopelessly biased." A third fumed, "This is misleading, the rate of inflation actually fell." Meanwhile one added, "At BBC Breakfast I bet the Bow hold interest rates, which is good for savers and harder for mortgages and loans."